All right. So quickly, I want to give the completely not only DevOps, not only DevSecOps. See, DevOps, DevSecOps, ML Ops, okay, ML SecOps, AI Ops, and again AI SecOps, and again data apps, data SecOps, yeah, right, and again FinApps, okay, and again FinSecOps. These are the multiple things will be available, okay. DevOps, DevSecOps, ML apps, AI apps, data apps, and again FinApps. So these are the multiple operations. So generally, we go about this now currently. Generally here, I want to make you to understand what exactly. So now, first thing we can introduce about like agile methodologies, right? In agile methodologies, so we have, see in the software industry, we have like several rules. So what are the rules we follow here? Agile methodologies, okay? In a year, we have like 12 months, right? In a year, we are having a 12 months. Each 3 months is known as a PI. What is a PI? Planning and innovations or program and implementations. Like that, we have a 4 PIs in a year, right? So basically now I want to make you to understand exactly. Is it clear, right? Any, do you have like any stuck? Is it my voice is clear? Yep. No. Is it my voice is clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what like agile methodologies is nothing but like it is a software release method. But basically in any software industry, they will follow this agile, safe plus agile. There is a multiple methodologies. Generally, we have a agile methodologies. Okay. In before that, like we have a water life cycle method, V spiral method. All this like are very fast one. Okay. We don't want to take that one now. Agile methodologies. Even though for DevOps also, even though for SRI, and again, even though for any software testing teams also, they require a agile methodologies. So basically, we have a 12 months. In a 12 months, we have like each 3 months, there is a one plan, right? And again, in each PI, we have a 6+1 sprints. I mean, like 7 sprints or iterations. What is this basically? In one sprint, we have a 14 days. I mean, like overall 84 days. Clear, right? In one sprint, 14 days. I mean, 10 working days, 2 Saturdays, 2 Sundays will be in week off. Like that, 6 sprints, right? 16 to 14 days, 84 days. And you can press one last sprint is called as a retrospecting or else like planning for next PI. Is it clear, right? Any confusions on this? It's a generally theory concept.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, it's one, not an issue.
Agile methodology is something, but like we are going with like PI. So PI means what? Program and again implementation or planning and implementations, right? This is what like exactly we should do. And again, in each PI, we have a 3 months. In each 3 months, we have a, I mean, like in one PI, we have a 6 sprints. The sprints is also called as a iterations. Like example, if they give you any task, suppose take an example. Right now we are working here. Some of them are like newly need to join. In these cases, like if I get a task, they will not ask like tomorrow only you should do, depending upon the time period, depending upon the capacity, depending upon the bandwidth, and again wavelength, and again depending upon the stories, depending upon the tasks, we should plan that. Clear, right? So that's why like we have a 14 days. Suppose take an example. If they give a task in sprint one, you should complete within a sprint one or next sprint, but you should not extend the more time. Clear, right? Yeah. So this is what exactly. Now, this is a complete introduction about like agile methodologies. Agile methodologies we follow basically PI plannings. In each PI, we have a 6+1, I mean 7 sprints. In each sprint, we have a 10 working days and again 4 weekdays, I mean weekends. Like that, depending upon the plannings only we used to take. Now, what is the DevOps here? Collaboration between developer and again operations. Also collaboration between developer, security, and again operations. What is the operations here? Take an example. If we go back to here, is it visible, right? Everyone? See, these are the operational activities. DevOps. No need to write any Java language. No need to write any Python oops language, any Go language, any Node.js. But we should understand that like these are the multiple domains: networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, data, application, and against the security. All these things you should know. This is what called as the operations. So in these operations, clear, right, everyone? Mohammed, Akshay, Badri, Shravya, Subhash. This
Yeah.
this operational side, we have a multiple tools to automate. Suppose take an example. So now before entering into the cloud, so in earlier cases, don't just forget that like we don't have a cloud. Okay. In the earlier areas, there is a huge demand for like BRM team. See now DevOps team is the right. DevOps team is a collection of like multiple jobs. Example, testing jobs, networking domain job, and again any kind of application support job, database job, runtime job, middleware jobs, operating system jobs like Linux, Windows, and again Mac operating systems, and again any virtualization guys job, any servers job, and again any storage, and again any networking, and again any security teams, right? These are the jobs. These jobs is grabbed and again they become as a DevOps engineer. Now DevOps engineer means it's a combination of all the domains knowledge. And again, you should ask that like, do we have that much of knowledge on this? Yes, definitely. Whenever cloud is into the picture, the backend already the ready-made services is available there, but you should understand networking intermediate level. That's more than enough. But if you want to go to this specific area only, you should learn in depth of networking. And again, if you want to know about like storages, types of storages like black storages, object storages, .NET certifications, dot dot app. So right, so all this kind of certifications, if you want to do, you can go on that areas. And in any virtualization like VMware, Citrix, and again middleware like any IBM WebSphere, Oracle WebLogic, and again database administrator, or else like database developer, or else Oracle operations, you can go to the that domain. But now, whenever cloud is into the picture, all the domains is available here. So that's why without DevOps, there is no cloud jobs. Without cloud, there is no DevOps jobs. So that's why DevOps is nothing but like to automate all the domain jobs, we should learn the tools. Especially, you should be strong in either Python scripting, either shell scripting, either PowerShell scripting. Okay, so but basically now you guys are entering directly to these three tools: only Docker, Kubernetes, and again, what is that exactly? Jenkins, right? Only the CI tool and again the Docker and again Kubernetes. Fine. I'll make you to understand why you guys are came into this picture. If you are a new journey, if you are new to the DevOps, you should know from the beginning. But already if you have some sufficient knowledge, that's okay. Then again, you can start your career with only Jenkins and again Docker and again Kubernetes. Because these are the microservices. We'll come to the part, what is the microservices, what is the virtualization, all these things. Okay. Now, DevOps. So we'll take it about the DevOps here concept. Clear, right? DevOps means all the operational knowledge should be each should have. Then again, what is a dev here? Dev guys will developing their source code. That's it. They will be developing their source code. That's it. After that, we will going to grab that code and again we will do scanning of that code and again we will be finding the vulnerabilities of that code and again any kind of issues of that code and again after that like we will be building the packages and again we will do the automation for deployment into the multiple domains. Clear, right? Then again, what is the security here? Before creating any operation system infrastructure, security team, they will be analyzing this lot of like application security, data security, product security, and again the information security, and again network security. These are the security areas they should be planning on this. That is a security concept is huge area, but still you should have a knowledge on this concept. Clear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So now DevOps phases. We have these many DevOps phases: continuous gathering, continuous planning, continuous development, continuous testing, continuous integration, continuous delivery, continuous deployment, continuous security, and again continuous notification, and again continuous monitoring, and again continuous documentation, and again continuous logging, and again last but not least continuous feedback. To achieve these phases, we have a multiple stages. To achieve these phases, we have a multiple stages, right? So suppose now, these are the DevOps phases. They will ask, what is the DevOps life cycle? And again, if they ask, what is the DevOps life cycle? Continuous gathering, planning, development, and again testing, and again integration, delivery, deployment, security, notification, monitoring. You should say all these things concept, okay? Now, directly you guys are learning about only the continuous integration part. Fine, that's okay. Now, there is a brief discussions. Okay. Meanwhile, one more page. Now, I want to make you guys to understand this one. Okay. Shavya. So now I want to understand from the Shavya first thing. Shavya, when you heard about the company name Infosys or Wipro, what do you feel? What they will do?
Means you're asking about projects or technology?
No. What generally like? What is Infosys company?
It's an IT company.
Still anything more?
Means like they develop some product.
Okay. At least
and
you should. Yeah, please.
and they maintain like they maintain some storages or something of clients,
Okay.
and they maintain
Yes, please.
sorry
No, please go ahead. Yeah.
and they maintain some applications or some apps
Okay.
of their clients.
Okay. Akshay, Mohammed, Badri, Subhash, anyone apart from this answer? Any inputs? Thank you, Shavya. When you heard about the company name Infosys, just an example, Infosys, what they will do?
Yeah, I mean, they provide the solution consultation to the clients.
Okay. Luckily, I didn't get answer. This is Infosys is a service-based company. Infosys is not a product-based company. No one has said that. Like, very happy for this answer. At least you guys are giving like some bit different answers. That's okay. Good points. Yes, anyone? Yes. So when we heard about like Infosys, right? Or else like when anyone can keep the company name as like akshaypatel.com, as like Akshay Patel company, or it's like any JavaReddy company, right? When we keep that company, what we will do? Infosys is also same thing only. They are like completely. When we heard about like software company, they will be doing the application development. What kind of application development? Leave it about this service-based IT solutions, and you can leave it about this completely product-based companies and all. Okay. When we heard about like software company, yes, they will do the application development. What kind of application development? Take an example. Software applications. That's what like software application is: web applications, desktop applications, mobile applications, process application, and again the services application. Under web applications, we have a lot of sub web applications. Those are nothing but, see, under the web applications, we are having a lot of applications: banking applications, e-commerce applications, retail applications, healthcare applications, and again static web applications, dynamic web applications, any kind of like media applications like what is it, like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and again any kind of like dynamic web applications. So this is like only one part of the web applications. And again, what is the desktop applications here? Desktop applications, depending upon the operating system. If it's a Windows application. If it is a Linux applications. If it is a Mac applications, right? For this kind of application development only, they are doing the IT solutions. Like they are adding multiple jobs, IT support jobs, and again networking engineering jobs, and again IT security jobs, and again build and release management jobs, and again software testing team jobs, development team jobs. They're like database jobs, and again multiple jobs like L1, L2, L3, L4, juniors, seniors, supermost seniors, and again managers, and again CTOs. That's why like they used to hire all this kind of stuff. If they have their own product, they'll be developing. Like example, Walmart. If they have their own product, Amazon, and also like Cisco. They're like multiple product-based companies. They can develop their own applications. But if it is a service-based companies, they're also giving the support to the multiple development of applications. Now, we should understand that, like example, take a web application development. If it is a banking application of development, which language is suitable to develop a banking application? Any idea? We have a multiple languages, right? Java language, Node.js.
Java. For banking application, Java.
Why?
Most of the companies are preferring Java. But
Okay.
oops concept.
Python is also oops. Node.js is also oops. C# also oops, and again .NET framework also oops. Why Java only? What is the use of Java? Nowadays, everyone are learning straight away, but we should learn in reverse engineering method, security method. That's a very important thing. Okay, but if I use a Java, if I use a Node.js or Python Django, what is the security for that application? For nowadays, Java language is having a default security. Earlier, there is no security. Why we need to use? Clear, right? So those and all will be explaining in our classes, but still you should have some basic knowledges on this. If it is an e-commerce application, what kind of languages? And again, retail applications, healthcare applications, all this, right? Yes. Up to here it is clear. DevOps phases, and again, what kind of application they will do development, right? And again, take an example, mobile applications. How many mobile we have? 20 types of mobiles. iOS, Windows, Android, right? So for Android application development, what is the language they use? Either JavaScript, either Kotlin, either Java, either any kind of Python. And also for iOS, Swift language, right? Now, yeah. Now we'll understand. Yes. See, these are the 17. These are the 17 concepts you should know to become a pro in DevOps. These are the 17 concepts. These are the 17 concepts. If you want to know pro about like testing, you should understand like manual testing and again automation testing, what exactly they do, black box testing, white box testing, and again gray box testing, and again what is the code smell, sanity check, function testing, regression testing, and again performance testing, and again system integration testing, and again load testing, right? All these things you should know. Now we'll understand like source code management tools. You should know at least Git and again GitHub. Yeah, and again the second one is like code scanning tools, SAST, SonarQube you should know. And again, code build tools, if it is a Java, Maven, and again, Gradle. And again, unit testing for Java is JUnit. Okay, here it is JUnit. Okay, the packages we are going to build jar, var, and again, AR. And again, if it is a C#.NET MS build, unit testing for C# is NUnit. They will be building the packages like this watch. And again, Node.js, npm build. And again, Python, PyBuild. And again, Go language, Go build. And again, if it is a mobile applications for Android Studio, packages.apk. Build tool is Android Studio. Okay. And again, Swift export is a build tool. Build tool is Android Studio. Swift language is a development for iOS. Export is a build tool. Package IPA for Apple phones. And again, binary artifact tools, we should know either JFrog or either Nexus. Continuous integration tools, Jenkins. And again, provisioning tools, Terraform. And again, now configuration tool, Ansible. And again, container tool, Docker. Orchestration tool, Kubernetes. And again, application security tool, DAST. Dynamic analysis security testing, Qualys application. And again, one of the cloud tool, either any one of the cloud you should know, AWS or Azure or GCP, anyone. Monitoring tool, Prometheus, Grafana for container application. For servers, Zabbix or Nagios. And again, for logging tools, Splunk or New Relic or ELK. And again, pipeline code, Jenkins, Groovy code, yes. Documentation tool, Confluence, Scrum boards, Jira tools. Clear, right? Now, everyone, out of this, which tool are you guys are very good? And again, which tool you should learn now? Tell me that one.
I know just Terraform and Azure,
Okay.
and a bit basics on Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, just the basics.
Okay. The rest of them. Yes. Meanwhile, I should make you to understand, everyone, what is continuous integration, continuous delivery, and again, continuous deployment. Correct, right? So what is the continuous integration here? The automation process of moving a source code from one place to other place as a binary package is called as a continuous integration. And again, continuous delivery is nothing but like without anyone approval, deployment into the testing or development environment is called as a continuous delivery. Then again, what is the continuous deployment? With the binary packages, deployment into the production environment with the approval of product owner, project managers, and again, checklist approval, deploy into the production environment is called as a continuous deployment. Those are three major things you should understand in the DevOps: continuous integration, delivery, deployment. Clear, right? Anyone, any confusions till now? Now, before starting the Jenkins and again all this inside, I want to give one more ML apps. See here. ML apps, data apps, DevOps. What is this concept? Yeah, any confusions? Okay, Rangavan was little. Name. Evening work ఉంటుంది. Clear, right, everyone? See, ML apps, DevOps, data apps. Now, I think everyone should be proficient here. I think Shaba, are you a fresher, right? You are a student, I think you said.
Yeah, actually, I'm an MS student.
MS student. I mean, like in India or it's like outside?
No, I'm outside US.
Great. So for you, right, I prefer you should go to the next level, ML apps.
Okay.
Okay, exactly. What is the DevOps? DevOps is nothing but like web application and again desktop applications and again any kind of mobile applications and again any kind of web applications. We will do the automation. That's what like CI/CD, microservices. That's it. But ML apps, learning algorithms, deep learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence, learning the algorithms, making that algorithms automation, and again scanning that algorithms, and again deploying into the specific AI products. That's what you should do. Okay, right? I mean, I'm not deviating to the topic here. Basically, that's the next level. Meanwhile, I'm also into that level. So that's why everyone. But anyway, the currently we are into the domain. So that's why we should plan this only. Anyway, after some 1 year or 1.5 year, you should switch to the ML apps. That's what the industry now. Clear? Then again, data apps. What is the data apps here? What is the data apps? Data operations. Everyone heard about like data analyst and again data engineering, right? Converting data from one format to other format with the automation and again analyzing that data into the visualization mode. That is called as a data apps. I mean, data analyst visualizations. Okay, so now anyway, so we should go to the completely Docker and again Kubernetes. Now this topic about I used to take data analyst also, data engineering also. This is my syllabus here. And again, what is the DevOps concept? What is the SDLC methodologies? And again, Agile methodologies. And again, Jenkins introduction. What are CI/CD tools? And again, how to install. And again, how to create Jenkins master and again slave architecture. And again, how to distribute the loads. And again, how to integrate all the tools from the Jenkins. And again, the job configuration. And again, especially how to make Jenkins high availability. And again, how to make Jenkins security. High availability is one of the thing. And again, security. And again, how to make security of Jenkins servers, and again how to troubleshoot, and again how to debug, and again how to distribute the jobs to the specific slave nodes, all these things. Clear? And again Jenkins troubleshooting and again backing up, and project combination of Jenkins, Java, Maven, SonarQube, JFrog, Docker, and again Trivia, and again Kubernetes. This is what the project here, and again Docker introduction like end to end. So generally, what do you mean by Docker here? Anyone, any idea? Shavya, what is Docker?
Docker is a type of container which stores, which
Containerization tool.
Okay.
Docker is a containerization tool.
Okay. Apart from that,
I think it is a simple container which contains our application code and dependencies.
Then what is container tool?
Actually, internally it creates container, pull the Docker image, and it runs its applications.
Okay. Apart from that, no, generally I'm asking like what you guys are understanding. Docker is a company name, container is a platform. And again, meanwhile, you need to understand this one. See, virtualization versus containerization. Okay, right? What is this virtualization again? Containerization. See, in this case, you can able to see this one. Virtualization is nothing but like sharing the operating system resource. Sorry, sharing the hardware resource. Example, physical RAM memory, and again hard disk memory, and again the specific hardware configuration. Sharing to the each of the operating system is called as a virtualization. Sharing the hardware resource like RAM, ROM, networking is called as a virtualization. That's why we can develop that multiple voice here. Guest voice, guest voice, guest voice. Like suppose take an example, www.shawareddy.com, and again www.billa.com, www.akshay.com, www.subhash.com. If I want to deploy the applications, I want like 5 to 6 operating systems, right? For each application, for each domain, we require each of the applications. So that's why we are taking this kind of virtualization mission. To avoid this huge infrastructure, we came into the picture container engine. So in one of the machine, suppose one of the operating system, we can deploy like n number of web applications. Then what exactly here? Sharing the operating system resource is called as a container platform. What exactly the operating system resource? C group, namespaces, binary, libraries, kernel, and again interpreters, and again according to the configuration files. This is called as a container platform. And again, what is a virtualization platform? Virtualization is nothing but like sharing the hardware resource, physical memory, RAM, and again ROM, secondary memory, and again the networking, and again the hardware, any kind of devices. That is called as a virtualization platform. This virtualization platform was introduced by VMware, Citrix, Microsoft, and again KVM. This is the multiple computation tools, right? And container, Docker is the first company name they introduced. Is there any competition for Docker? Anyone? Everyone knows only Docker. Competitive tool for Docker, anyone is there? Shobha?
I don't know. I know only container.
Yeah. See, basically, I think Subhash or like any developers here, any testers, apart from this Docker, anyone? The competition tool for container platform. First one is Docker, is a topmost. Second one is Nomad, 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 Podman, Linux containers, Microsoft containers, Rocket, Mesospheres. These are the 7 company competition tool. And again, container D. These are the 7 competition tool for Docker. In few companies, they're using Podman. In few companies, they're using container.d. In few companies, they're using Nomad. In few companies, they're using Mesosphere. In few companies, they're using Rocket containers. In few companies, they're using Docker. Clear, right? This is the competition tool. Just it's the same platform only. And again, everyone should need to understand in depth of how container platform works. That's what the major thing here. Take an example. Right now, everyone we are having a phone, smartphones, and again, many of them they are having iOS phones, right? Take an example with Android phones. Can we install dual WhatsApp in our phone? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes
We
or
can.
no? We
Yes,
can
we can.
we can install with a third-party application or it's like business account, WhatsApp, right? Take an example, 2017 or 18 years, 2018 back. If I want to install dual WhatsApp in our phone, what I should do? I want to install the third-party tool. parallel apps, and again I should install the dual apps, right? Nowadays, WhatsApp business account it came, we can take that number and again we can install it. But dual apps, what it will do? If I do, by default, it is coming in our latest smartphones who are using Android phones. It is very good to understand here. In our settings, suppose take an example. Now Java is using 8 GB RAM and again 256 GB hard disk. In that 4 GB RAM and again 128 GB hard disk space is for like one space, and again secondary thing 4 GB RAM and again 128 GB hard disk for other secondary space. In your latest smartphones, if you have a good configuration, secondary settings will be there. Secondary space, one space is for like one hardware, other space is for other hardware. This is what virtualization. And again, without virtualization, dual apps concept. If you install the WhatsApp in your phone, automatically there's a dual apps will come. How it will come? With the help of sharing the libraries with the same Android operating system, right? That's what the basic example to understand microservices. Clear? But unfortunately, Java might be using iOS, but still need to give this example to understand. Clear? Hi team, good morning team. Good morning everyone.
How would let me record the session?
Yeah, I can record it, Rakesh. Yeah, it will. I can do.
Yeah, I have that.
Oh.
I think you cannot do.
Oh, okay, okay, fine.
Because it's our.
Yeah, okay, notice.
And before starting, I just want to understand who is the infra resources from Emphasis team?
Yeah, we have Kiran and Gautam, the project team, and we have from practice team Saurav and Gopinath. Okay, we have these people.
Okay.
And we have Viplav and Rohan from Cloud and in Cloud Apps. So these are the people.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure, like whatever call we had earlier.
Okay, yes. So have an office work. So
So
we'll connect tomorrow and again we'll give the complete details about the syllabus, right? Is it okay?
But Cassie will not be available for the for this project. Okay, in case if you need any help.
Yes.
So thank you everyone. So we'll connect the same timings tomorrow. Clear?
That is what the expectation. Okay.
Yeah, we do have Kiran and Gautam joined in that call. Yeah, they will own it, Rakesh.
Okay, Rakesh.
Clear. So can we connect tomorrow? Then again, can we wind up this session now?
Can we start?
Okay, sure.
Thank you everyone. Bye.
Sorry, Rakesh, I missed the morning meeting. I had to go into the availability call.